Peace, family. I've done hundreds of videos talking about how blacks can come together and control their social order, their economics, their businesses, their industries, the institutions, the courts. You would think that I would receive 100 questions as exactly how do you plan on doing this? But that's not nearly the case. But the one question that I do get asked over and over again is my belief in God. And to me, that's such a small thing to consider when you look at the big picture that I'm talking about. I remember years ago I was talking to this guy, and he had this program for youth, and he wanted to mentor these guys, get them into programs, make them be accountable, and it was a really nice program. And I sensed he was a religious guy because he kept referencing Jesus Christ. And I said, I'm just curious. I said, I love the program that you're talking about. I love the fact that you want to take our youth and make them into men. But let me ask you this. If you could achieve every objective that you have for these kids, but it came without Jesus Christ, would you accept it? And he, what? Without Jesus? He, I can't do anything without Jesus. I couldn't do it. So you would forego having your program be able to reach all these young children, young males primarily, making them accountable, people of society that contribute to society. You would throw away all the benefits of that, the family order. You would throw all that away just for Jesus Christ. And that makes me think, is our belief in God a hindrance or a help when it comes to black prosperity? It is a hindrance if it's all that you're going to believe in. Because see, the problem is we are in a system that's controlled by people that we cannot hold accountable. We don't know who they are. We don't know where they live. We don't know their belief structure. And that's the problem. We need to start believing in something that we can hold accountable. When I sit up here and tell my people that we can have control over our economics, our social order, our businesses, our industries, our institutions, our politics, our courts, and I'm somebody that you can see and you can touch, all you have to do is ask me, how are we going to do this? But the bigger problem is, once you ask me that, then that's going to put us on the path that we're going to be on outside of whitey's ownership and control. And this is what Negroes don't want to do. And it's sad because we would hold all our eggs in one religious basket when the powers that be don't even believe in Jesus. When was the last time you heard one of these people mention God? Look at Donald Trump. Twice impeached, found guilty of paying off a porn star, convicted on sexual assault. He's right now committed 72 felonies. And this guy has not missed a tea time yet. When was the last time you heard Donald Trump mention Jesus Christ? Even when he held the Bible upside down, he still didn't mention Jesus Christ. When they asked him, what's your favorite passage out the Bible? His response was, well, I don't really want to get into that. My religious beliefs are so personal to me. I don't, because you don't have one, because you never used the Bible to attain your wealth. And if your personal beliefs are so important and so valuable to you, then that contradicts what the Bible says. You're supposed to share that. If your personal beliefs is what driven you to attain the wealth and power and status that you have right now, why would you keep it to yourself if you believe in that Bible? Why are black people want to believe in the same Jesus Christ that our oppressors believe in? When you see such a small portion of people having ownership and control over the economics, the businesses, the industries, the institutions, the courts, the politics, when you see such a small group of people benefiting way more than the majority, why would we want to continue believing in Jesus when you don't even hear these guys mentioning? Let me say this. There is a bigger picture out here. Bigger goals for us to achieve. Something that we can believe in. Something that we can touch. Something that we can control and pass on to our children for future generations. It would be disingenuous for me to sit up here and talk to a woman and tell her all these wonderful things, and everything that I'm telling her, everything I'm trying to convince her of, is beyond my capability. That would be wrong of me. It would be wrong for me to sit up here and tell you that I'm an advocate. I'm a potential leader of our people, and all the securities, all the protections, all the love that we have, that we're going to get, all resides in the people outside of us that we can't hold accountable. We don't know who they are. We don't know where they live. We already see the results of this right now. Why are we wasting our time believing or having this Jesus question keep coming up to hinder us living a greater life? If God has a purpose for us and we deserve it, we're going to get it regardless. I want my people to get to the mindset of believing in something that they can see, that they can touch, and they can experience right now. And me, myself, do I believe in God personally? Yes, I do. I believe in a higher power. Now, whether you want to call that God or whatever it is, that's up to you. But I'm not going to sit up here and let this be the one thing that everybody got to believe in order for us to achieve everything else that is within our grasp. I am not going to spend my time tripping over $1 just to try to pick up a dime.